Well, many of us are getting ready to travel internationally again, but then finding out too late that the passport isn't up to date. Our consumer reporter Janice Lieberman tells us the real deal so you don't get stuck home or paying hundreds to get a new one fast.
Planning a vacation can be stressful and costly, but when you're heading to an international destination, no one wants to lose out on a trip because of passport issues. So what should you do when you can't find your passport or you open it up and it's expired?
I flew into a panic, an absolute panic.
Beth Garner was invited to a wedding in Aruba, and a month before she was set to travel, she checked her passport and found out it had expired.
I went to the post office and they told me that pre-COVID, I probably could have gotten the passport in time if I paid a fee to expedite. But with COVID, they said 5 to 7 weeks.
So Beth searched online for an expediter or any option to quickly get her a passport.
The post-COVID world and pre-COVID is a completely different landscape in the industry.
Roman Yagoda, founder and CEO of the Passport Expert, says there's a severe backup at the State Department. There are offices issuing 24-hour passports, but getting an appointment is next to impossible. You can try to get through to the passport office, but all I get is a busy signal and then silence.
You're going to have to be a bit more flexible and say, hey, let's try to get an appointment maybe at the Connecticut Passport Agency or in Philadelphia or even in Boston, whatever is available.
An expediter service is legal, although not a government agency. They may be able to get you an appointment, but it could cost you hundreds or even more.
The total amount was $550 that I paid to the company, but it was worth it to me because I wanted to make sure that I got that passport.
If you're lucky enough to get an appointment, make sure you have the exact documentation they require or you'll be turned away. To save you money and aggravation, check your passport before you book an international trip. They have to be valid for 6 months beyond your travel date. Passports for children under 16 years old expire every 5 years, unlike 10 for adults. I'm Janice Lieberman, and that's the real deal.
We got hung up once with that 5-year rule for kids.
I remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a pain. Yeah, check now, folks.
Yeah, it's
Just
not
check.
a problem, so it becomes a problem.
You know, you think about it, 10 years, oh, I got plenty of time. Mine just expired,
Yeah.
right? And now I got to go find it first before I got to do the whole process. And,
That would help.
and the whole thing about the pre-COVID and after, that's
Yeah.
with everything. You got to add weeks and weeks on that. So